More epic randomness. What's going on, man? How's your day going? Let me know if it's laggy. I was just live and I ended it and took a break for a little bit because people were saying it was laggy. So I took like a 2-3 minute break. So we'll see. We'll see if it's laggy. Scent of the day, Mont Blanc Individual. Mont Blanc Individual, great fragrance. I used to have that one in my collection. I did trade it. However, it's a good it almost smells like a raspberry dryer sheet to me. It's good. Barry, what's going on, man? How's your day going? Guess who's back? Back again. Oh, is it Joel say? Perchance. These caps are wrong. So, Rasasi Hawass, honestly, it's weird because I don't know which Hawass I like more, Hawass Original or Hawass Ice. Now, to the blind eye, you would just look and you'd say, oh, you probably like Hawass more. Well, I've only had Hawass Ice a couple months and I have not had like a whole lot of warm weather to wear this fragrance in. Rasasi Hawass, this whole dent is pretty much from last summer and last year. So I have around like 60, 70 fragrances in my collection. This got a lot of use. Now, Hawass Ice, I've worn, I want to say about 2 times. I go about 5 sprays. That's about two times wearing it and then, doing however many sprays I do. I think it will be interesting to see, and this is something I probably will come back to. But it's weird because it's been a hot minute since I've worn either or of these fragrances. Rasasi Hawass, to me, reminds me a lot of Invictus, more synthetic with plum. Hawass Ice is that same vibe. If you get kind of a grapey vibe from the original Hawass, I think it's like turned up to the max in this. And the big difference, there's like a YSLY-esque green apple in this one. So I think it will be interesting to see by the end of the summer which one of these has a bigger dent. Now, I've been meaning to wear these. I let my girlfriend pick my fragrances. I send her a picture, 4 or 5 options, and she picks them. I've been putting these in. She has not been picking them, but to be fair, has definitely been picking some bangers like Bad Boy Cobalt, YSL Myself, a lot of those fragrances that she does enjoy. But yeah, so Hawass will have to get back to wearing them here soon for sure. Can y'all let me know if it is laggy still? And y'all please double tap the screen or hit the like button, please. Wow, oh, I'm so back on comments. Diego, what's going on? That's the best way to describe a raspberry dryer sheet, but also a little hint of dark chocolate in the background. Yes, there's that chocolate note. I don't really get that chocolate note that much, but I think maybe, I don't know, for me, I get just like a powdery raspberry dryer sheet, straight up. Hello, Joel. Ice is better in my opinion. I think for the average person, yeah, ice would probably be a little bit better, a little sweeter, not as synthetic as Hawass, but I think the original Hawass is great. I ordered your car blue and Hawass Ice today, late to the party on Hawass Ice. Hey, I'd say I was decently late to the party, but one thing I will say, smart you got it when you got it, because you can still get good batches of Hawass Ice simply because it's not like Hawass where, yes, Hawass Ice is still definitely a hyped up fragrance. Didn't get as much hype as Hawass where they started doing like a bunch of reformulations. I like Victoria. OKC spanked ass in 7. Dude, I was genuinely thinking the Nuggets may bring it back. Does any from Abercrombie and Fitch worth? Are you asking if any Abercrombie and Fitch like cologne is worth it or what? Because if you're asking if any of them are worth it, I would say Fierce is worth it. Fierce Intense, I want to say, is another one. First Instinct Together is good as well. Dior Sauvage with a skull emoji. Well, you're probably thinking of the original Sauvage. This is Sauvage Elixir, so way different than Sauvage. Any thoughts on off non Trothy Blue? Planning on getting it? I've never tried it. I've heard it's good. A good like kind of alternative in that same vibe, same price range. Which I guess it's not the same vibe. Trothy Blue is a clone of like Bulgari Tiger. I think another one that I can give experience on. I think Trothy Blue would be good, but Shiaka Blue, another good kind of like everyday styled fragrance. But budget fragrance reviews got it. He thinks it's good, but unfortunately, I can't really speak on Tarothy Blue because I've never tried it or anything with that DNA. Fierce is so good, similar to Mont Blanc. Legend reminds me of the mall, and it reminds you of the mall because Mont Blanc, or the Abercrombie and Fitch stores, they used to spray them. They used to spray Fierce outside the store, inside the store, very very strong. Worth the buy. Okay, yes. Then all those ones that I list off, I think are worth it. Wolves and Thunder are going to be a great series, especially the Knicks and Pacers. I think here's the thing. There is a, I mean, I don't know. People would probably take OKC against Minnesota. I'm a Minnesota fan. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, OKC is going to beat us, right? That's just not what you can do. Both great teams. I mean, dare I say the Timberwolves are a better team than the Denver Nuggets, and that series went all the way up to a game 7, so could be fun, could be close. Mike, I bought Hugo Boss Dark Blue. It was one of my old scents. I wore it when I was around 6 to 7 years old. That one's good. I don't have it in my collection anymore. I actually ended up selling it. It's good. It's nothing crazy. It's a good kind of like sour, fresh type of fragrance. I don't know if I'm tweaking. I get this like this like sour candy vibe to it in the beginning. Does First Instinct have a good blend? I hope it's not synthetic. Well, it is synthetic because it's styled after like Invictus. Um, I would say probably just like one that's not really synthetic and like nice, well blended. I'd go Fierce. Brian, what's going on, man? What's up, Brian? My son of the day last 2 days has been Shiaka Blue. Fresh spices, perfect for my taste. Hey, see, I told you. Budget Fragrance Reviews gets it, y'all. He hopped on that Shiaka Blue trend, and he is right. It does have some spices to it. But the spices in this fragrance are more in form of like rose and more of these like floral spices. So it's just this nice combination of these soft powdery spices. It's not like a peppery spice or like earthy spice. What's going on, y'all? Scent of the day, Brian. What's your scent of the day, man? My scent of the day, Hugo Boss Energize. Good fragrance. You improving, Brian, or it's still acting up? Only bought it because of nostalgia. Scent of the day was another 13. Scent of the day, Camera. Still a little fucked up. C2 I'm on. Strictly fit and vegetable diet for week to clean my system. It's not an old man spice. Exactly. Like, here's the thing. When people say, oh, this fragrance has some spice in it, they think of like shit like Dior Fahrenheit, shit like Dracar Noir. Like, it's so hard because so many people are like, oh, I don't like spicy fragrances like Blue Jeans, which Blue Jeans isn't even spicy. But yeah, it's a lot of these like floral spices, but I love it how it's a masculine fragrance, but it's floral. I love floral fragrances. Some of them, however, just get to be like too floral sweet. Milo's Clubbed into Wheat Milestone, Cloning Millicent Imperial. Brian, you have just a sample of that, or you have a full bottle? Because that one seems good. I got a little tester of Millicent Imperial sent in the mail to me, and it's a good fragrance. Some of the day Commer. I wish I had my Commer Kawa. I think. I mean, I don't know. I've heard if you have Commer Kawa, don't get the original Commer because they smell pretty much the same, but Kawa is an improvement. And then I've heard like same thing about the new Commer Ducan. If you have one of them, don't get it. But if you don't have any of them, then that's probably the best one. They all just kind of seem to improve on each other. Commer Kawa is a phenomenal fragrance though. Simple as good as fuck. I never tried the OG though. No, Brian, not at all. Some people say they don't smell anything. Another 13. One of those that reacts differently on everyone. Musky synthetic fragrance. Damien, get better, bro. Hopefully you're back and healthy in 2 days. Micah, what's a fragrance had so much hype? It disappointed you. Mine was 9 p.m. I would say mine is 9 p.m. as well. Like, yeah, it's a good smelling fragrance, but actually, no, fuck that. Parfums de Mar. No. Okay, Parfums de Marley Leighton, Angel Share, Montal's Arabians Tonka, so many, Mancera's Red Tobacco, so many that I was just let down with. Sound 5, Diego. Zay, what's going on? N4 Neon? What does that mean? Have I tried Zara? Some have crazy reviews. I've never tried Zara, no. Brian, it's such a nice fragrance and it lasts all day. Y'all, if you guys want a good fragrance that lasts all day, do not get Parfums de Marley Percival. That is like, that's the only thing. Oh, Brian's asking on Percival. Percival is a really good smelling fragrance. Longevity and projection, yeah, it doesn't really project, it doesn't really last. Greenlee smells better than this one and actually outperformed this one, like way better longevity and projection. You're telling me, bro, I did 5 sprays with this and I walk into school and I ask my friends, hey, can you smell me? And they tell me no. Brother, what? 5 sprays? It's 5 sprays of a $350 cologne. And this shit, I get 2 hours of longevity? You pranking me or something? So this one, good smell, but it is probably going to be up on the chopping block for some stuff that I can trade. I guess I want to let y'all know on some trades I could possibly do, and I guess just get a little feedback from you guys, what you guys think. There are a couple trades I can do. Someone in my city, Tana, who comes on the lives, had said something about like a bottle of green, like a big bottle of green. Well, I don't know if they said big bottle, but I would assume probably like a 3.4 ounce or something like that of Creed's Green Irish Tweed. So that is something, if I were interested, I could possibly get in return for this. One of my friends really enjoyed this one, so I could do, like, if they have cash, like $100 and then their bottle of like YSLY or something like that. And I would kind of be like losing some stuff on that just because they're my friend and I'd be fine kind of cutting a deal. Another one, which is with a fragrance creator, I can do a 2.5 ounce of Lamal Elixir, 2.5 ounce of LeBeau Paradise Garden, and I'm pretty sure it's like a 3.4 ounce of the new Azar Elixir. I'm not the biggest fan of the Azar Elixir. I didn't think it was the worst fragrance ever, but that leather vibe messed with me. Maybe it's something that if I do that trade, I could maybe end up enjoying that fragrance. If not, I could trade it, if I really don't end up liking it. And Paradise Garden, that, like, I had them all Elixir. I know I definitely wear that one when the cooler weather comes around. I had it in my collection. I enjoyed it, but I did end up trade. Did I sell or trade? I either sold or traded that one. But like, I don't know. This is a good fragrance, but it's nothing crazy. Pegasus exclusive got Beast Projection though. They have Imagination Clone. You should check it out. Yeah, Rich Warm is such a steal for the price. I love the clone of Percival, Ahmed, Maghribi, Koff, Beast, plus has a pressurized atomizer. And it's like, here's the thing. Like, I guess I was also probably so let down because Greenlee, it was stronger than this one. And it's like, here's the thing. I love the way these bottles look. I love how they feel in the hand, but shit pisses me off, bro. Never smelled Green Irish Tweed. I just smelled a clone. It's nice though, just masculine. Well, and here's the thing too. People say it smells like Green Irish Tweed smells like Cool Water, which, like, Cool Water, it's a good fragrance, but it's nothing crazy. Micah, why don't you like Leighton? That's the best PDM. I get this straight up like menthol vibe to it. I don't know, bro. It's gross. Percival is okay. I didn't care for it. It smells like a designer fragrance. And like, here's my thing. $200, okay? $200. if this is like your if this is going to be your everyday driver fragrance, you're going to wear this pretty much every single day no matter what, yes, buy it. It'll be a good buy. But how does this make sense in my collection when I would much rather reach for YSL myself, which is I paid like 66 bucks for this. When I would rather reach for Bad Boy Cobalt, when I would rather reach, bro, I would rather reach for this $23 cologne. I would rather reach for what's the cheapest on this list? Because I know I would definitely rather reach for it. Here, this one right here. Fragrance World Baracot Amber Eve clone of Mason Francis Kurkdjian's Grand Soir. This shit got messed up in the mail. It got exposed to heat. $14, and I would still rather wear this than Parfums de Marly Percival. Like, this is a good fragrance, but it's so damn overpriced. I don't know. I've never smelled green water. Brian Green Irish Tweed so good. Green Irish Tweed DNA good as fuck. Real good out the shower. Fragrance chilling in the house. Playing GTA types in it, like the live up. Hey Brian, honestly, just for that, I may trade for Green Irish Tweed, and I will take a shower, get right out of the shower, spray it on, pop on GTA, and start playing it in tribute to you. Like the live, yes, y'all, like the live up. Let's see, there's 19 people in here. Can y'all please double tap your screen or drop a like? Oh, God bless me. Honestly, I'd rather buy Tiziana Foscinero. Smells similar to Percival Niche. It's much ozonic grainer take on it, and you can find it under 140. Like that. See, that sounds good. That sounds good. But it's like Mont Blanc Legend better, and it's $30. Let's talk about a typically weak fragrance. A lot of people complain that this fragrance is very weak. Spice Bomb Night Vision EDT. I get 4 hours with this fragrance max. Like this, I do about 6 sprays when I wear it. It leaves a nice scent bubble for those, 3-4 hours, but it's not a very strong fragrance. Tell me how this Spice Bomb that is hated because of how weak it is, tell me how it outperforms this Parfums de Marly. Don't make no sense. Mont Blanc EDP, good masculine fragrance. It's a little too serious though. Well, and here's my thing. Like that is for me like a spring fall fragrance. That wouldn't be a winter fragrance. That wouldn't be a summer fragrance. That would be one where it's like right as the weather is changing. And like a long time no see. Yeah, Darsh, what's going on today? I bought Replica Fireplace is decent. It's nothing crazy. How close is Amir Al Oud by the Fireplace? That is 1-to-1 to me. So I think By the Fireplace for $80, it's a good smell, but it doesn't have like the best longevity or projection to me. Amir Al Oud is like 1-to-1 in every category: projection, longevity, scent. It does have 2 oud notes, but I don't get any oud from it. And with the name Intense Oud, you probably think it has oud in it. I really don't get any oud. But yeah, that one's very good. Spice Bomb Extreme only gets 6 hours with it. I got probably around 8 hours with it. See, Spice Bomb Extreme, that was just a good. I'm kind of a little saturated that one, but that to me was just a good like holiday type of fragrance. I remember I wore that on Thanksgiving, and so that fragrance definitely does have some good memories with me. Club and Wheat Untold. Untold is for cooler months and lasts forever. Untold is a clone. It's interesting. Untold is not a clone of Baccarat Rouge 540. It's a clone of Mansur's Instant Crush. Not a lot of people understand that. Instant Crush is good. It's a more masculine take on the Baccarat Rouge DNA, in my opinion. But you want to talk about a fragrance lasting forever? I picked this up, $70. Tester came with a cap and everything. Bought it off a Joma shop, $70. 4-ounce bottle and everything. Bro, 3 sprays. Whew, 3 sprays got you right. Look at this. I understand it's not a huge dent, but for a fragrance that I got in the cooler months last year, that's a pretty decent pretty decent dent I've put in here. So that one, when the cooler weather comes out, it's gonna go hard. Bought All Harmaine, L'Aventure, EDP. What's that one smell like? Untold Fi, just don't give me the best projection. I don't know. Gotta wear it on clothes. Well, yeah. You're right, Brian. Aqua Velvet, never tried it. That shit goes hard. Which one? But they all go hard. Which Mancera is that one? This is Mancera's Instant Crush, and then I also have Mancera Tonka Cola. What was my first niche? First niche was Mancera. It was Mancera Tonka Cola. I don't see the Instant Crush and Baccarat comparison at all. Bro, so many people say that, but I've tried a bunch of clones of like Baccarat Rouge, and they all smell like very close to Instant Crush to me. Dracar Blue is a new release. I have it on order. Supposedly, it's a minty apple lavender fragrance. Hope it's decent for warmer days. Minty apple lavender. Here's the thing. I feel like with some lavender, it can almost kind of become like cloying almost in the heat. It's a clone of the Creed Adventure. Gotcha. Tonka Cola is the shit. Yeah, Tonka Cola is super good. Now, this is one like you do. I feel like you do almost have to wear it in the cooler weather, but like if you want something where you're gonna smell different, and this one, 3 sprays with the Mancera Atomizer. That's normally what I do. Good longevity, good projection. You have Cosmic Pepper. I don't have Cosmic Pepper. I have Instant Crush right here, and then Tonka Cola I was just holding, and I had Red Tobacco, but it really wasn't that good. L'Aventure is my favorite. Aventus clone doesn't have that harsh Club and Wheat Intense Man opening. That's the one thing I've heard. A lot of people, they're like, hey, you should get Club and Wheat Intense Man. And then people are like, oh, also, it has one of the worst openings ever. Full House is the best summer frag, no lie. Yeah, I think now here's the thing. Full House, best summer fragrance, no. This is the third. It's weird because I have a lot of like ties in my collection. So like my number one, like warm weather fragrances, summer fragrances, Game of Spades, Full House, YSL myself, Bad Boy Vault, LeBeau EDT, and City Rhythm Redline 2654. Those would all like kind of be tied for like first in my first for like warm weather fragrances. Budget, I just ordered, can't wait to try it. Diego, no lie, I would lemon mint fire, some lavender, like Boz, 20 Spigo, Zurjov Nax. I'm assuming you're saying Naxos goes hard too. I'm from a country of wine. Do you know of any with a grape note? I don't know any with a grape note, but Rasasi Huas gives me this. Rasasi Huas gives me this like really like heavy grapey vibe. Helio Brian, Lumen so good. Mykah, thoughts on oud fragrances? I haven't tried that many oud fragrances. A lot more fragrances that have oud note, but I don't really pick up on them. Arabian's Tonka was like my first test with a fragrance that did have like a strong oud in it, and I liked it, but I didn't love it, and it was way too strong. So I haven't really had like the best. And Oud Mineral is another one. I like that one. It's a different kind of aquatic fragrance. So Oud, it's good. I would say like it's definitely a note that I need to try more, but it's not bad from what I've tried so far. OKC it is, huh? Yeah, OKC is the matchup that we are going to be getting. I mean, we can compete with OKC. Timberwolves are a better team than the Nuggets. That series went to 7. OKC is going to be tired as well. Yes, Naxos, sorry. I had a clone of Naxos, and I think it's decent, but it's nothing crazy. Cosmic Pepper is nice, probably. Freshest Mancera in their line. Ooh, I wouldn't have thought Cosmic Pepper would have been fresh. Latafa Amethyst gives me a grape syrupy vibe. Doesn't that one have like a Uno in it or something? David, or I don't know how I read that as David. Diego, fresher than Vetiver Sensual. As I know, new Hawassa is much better blending quality overall than the OG. So the original, I wouldn't even say the original is a bad blend. It's just it's really like Invictus. Invictus is a synthetic fragrance, so a lot of people, and like I'm not trying to say you're confused with this, but a lot of people kind of confuse synthetic fragrances with like poorly blended fragrances. A synthetic fragrance is going to is gonna is a synthetic fragrance is gonna smell kind of like not the best blended. It's because synthetic fragrances are supposed to like they're supposed to like hit your nose in a certain way. But I think Rasasi Hawass Ice is what you could say smells a lot better blended. It's just not as synthetic. Um, Brian said, "Mike got me wanting some ice water." I don't even have ice water. I have a Lotus right now, so it's drinking up on my Lotus. And I do have some ice water. Oh, I do have some ice water with me. There we go. No vetiver central, much fresher than Cosmic Pepper. Dev Hawass Black, I don't. Heard Hawass Black's fire, same. I like old school Issey Miyake. That is my stepdad's signature scent. Issey Miyake Low Dissy Pour Homme. Good fragrance, like fresh yuzu. It's a good fragrance. How come you ain't in your room? Well, Brian, who's in the chat right now, he actually broke into my house and he stole my room. So I actually don't have my room, but he was nice enough. He took all of my other fragrances, but he let me pick out like the 20 fragrances I wanted. So we're out here now. How'd your girl like the Yard Candy? I want to try that. So Brian, I personally really like Yard Candy. She really likes Yard Candy. Bro to bro, Brian, do not get that. Unless you're getting it for your mom or you're getting it for like your girlfriend or something like, or a girl who you enjoy, because a girl who you enjoy, pause, a girl who you like. If it's for that, get it. However, I don't think, because you, from my understanding, you have the intention to like try it on your skin and wear it. I think it's way too feminine for that. It's this just like sweet like strawberry candy vibe. It's a really good fragrance. Just getting the light vetiver into fragrances. If you're getting into vetiver, bought my girlfriend Hawass on her before I got myself Hawass Ice. Ain't that shit? Oh, you bought her the feel. Okay, I was thinking you were saying you bought her Hawass, and I was like, why would you bought her the men's Hawass before you got yourself Hawass? I mean, hey, you got to make your girlfriend happy. We all know that. I'm in Micah's room right now watching live. Yeah, he's laying on my bed with Panda right now. Tonka Cola does smell like a cherry Coke. That cherry vibe, you almost got to think on it, because it has like nutmeg and cherry in the opening. It's like black cherry or something like that. Yeah, it does have this cherry vibe, and obviously it has like that cola vibe. But I get this big like incensey vibe to it. Did you try Simiyaki Celdisi? Everyone think it's meh. I think it's good. Gotcha. Like here's the thing, Brian. I think if you want to try it, buy it, try it, and give it to your mom. There's, like, if you are genuinely interested on it and you are fine with, you may buy it and you may just like be giving it to your mom, or, may give the sample to your mom, that's fine. I would not buy the bottle for yourself though. Tonka Cola top 5 Manceras. I've only tried, see, here's the thing. I've only tried 3 Manceras, so like automatically it would go to my head. Brian, you've tried a lot more. I know you've tried like Cedrat Boisé, you've owned a More Cafe, you've owned Red Tobacco, you've tried Instant Crush, you've tried Tonka Cola, you tried a bunch of Manceras. I think for me, as far as Manceras go, my number 1 has got to be Instant Crush, and then 2's got to be Tonka Cola. Mancera Lemon Lime. I need a new fragrance. What's good for daily and unique that you recommend? Well, here's another one. I recommended this Budget Fragrance Reviews. I don't know if he's still in here, but he was very happy with this one. Collage Shiaka Blue. So it's a blue fragrance, so it's gonna be a good, like, just year-round type of scent. So it's green and citrusy in the opening. It's floral in the middle notes. You get like rose, osmanthus. So it's this nice like powdery floral middle, and you get this musky, ambery vanilla base. Great for year-round use. It's similar to something like YSL Lone Blue Electrique. Good longevity, good projection, and it's like 26 bucks. No, I wanted to give it to my aunt if it's too feminine. Okay, well, yeah, like, see, like, you could definitely do that. I think it'll be too feminine because I tried it on my skin. It's pretty feminine. Not gonna lie, most man's hair is mid. Joel Edges by Miyake Low Dissy Intense. Heard it's a smokier take on the original. If you like CK1, you'll like Miyake Low Dissy Pour Homme. If you don't like floral and citrus, skip it. It definitely does have a big, like, masculine floral vibe. I think that's a big, like, pivotal fragrance in, like, men's, like, floral fragrances for sure. I want to try that Mancera Black Vanilla. That one seems like it would be good, but it's weird because they just have, like, a lot of, like, cheap fragrances, like 60 bucks for a fucking Mancera Oud Vanille. Yeah. Mancera's hit or miss, or maybe I just tried all the trash ones. I mean, I went 2 for 3. I went 2 for 3 on Mancera's. That's pretty good. And the one that I missed on, it wasn't even a blind buy. I like traded for it, but it was dumb. And I had not smelt the fragrance until I was in the car. Uh, until I was in my car, and I convinced myself I enjoyed it. But Instant Crush, Tonka Cola, phenomenal. Yeah, Instant Crush just brings back good vibes. Honestly, I want to try. I already read that, but yeah, like Instant Crush. I think my best memory with this fragrance. I can't remember what the occasion was. I want to say it was someone's birthday. Maybe it was my grandma's birthday or something. But we had gone down to this one of the more fancy restaurants in our town. Um, we went there, and like this is one, like, we had our reservations like a couple weeks before. You know, there's like 10 tables in this whole restaurant. Like, it's a pretty big restaurant, you know, like open bar seating and everything. It's a nice restaurant, you know, and like we dressed up and everything for it. And bro, popped on 3 sprays right before we went off to dinner. I was feeling like the shit, bro. And I got steak frites. They were good as hell. I just have had a lot of good experiences with this fragrance. Aqua de Gio Elixir is good. Aqua de Gio Elixir is good. I tried that. If you want just like a very strong Aqua de Gio, it's good. Best Mancera, Tonka Cola, More Cafe, Red Tobacco, Intense, Instant Crush. I see, Brian. I don't know. I really had myself convinced that I liked Red Tobacco, but then I got that like leathery vibe from it. Hated it. Hated it. I have Mancera, French Riviera, and Sicily. How are they? How are those ones? I've heard French Riviera is just like a sunscreen kind of scent, maybe a little bit overpriced. I think a good sunscreen kind of scent though, that's pretty cheap. I don't feel like here's the thing. A sunscreeny fragrance shouldn't really be expensive. You know, sunscreen costs $6, right? So obviously, for something to smell pretty good like sunscreen, it doesn't have to be that expensive. Tommy Vibrant Summer, it just has this sunscreen suntan lotion vibe to it with some coconut. Yeah, it's just good. Just that light floral sunscreen type of scent. French Riviera is sunscreeny, but I had lemon accords after the dry down. And it's like, here's the thing. I think that could be good, and that would definitely be an improvement on this. Where this is just a sunscreen, slight coconut vibe to it, but not really like a whole coconut. If this had some citrus in it, that would be really good. Um, let's see. I think we're gonna end the live here soon, just because this is the second live that I did, and I'm roughly about an hour in from when I did start. I do got some stuff I have to do, so start putting in your last comments here. Um, we'll get to every comment, and then I will say my goodbyes and everything. Not a era. I've heard it's good, but you know, for something that is a sunscreeny scent, I feel like it may be overpriced. Let's talk about a good budget fragrance. Like 35, 40 bucks. This is Paris Corner Moscow Mule. Good fragrance. It's very citrusy fresh. It's very like citrusy, appley, fresh with some ginger in that background. Sicily's opening extremely fruity. I dislike it, but after the dry down, it's great. Dolce & Gabbana, best sunscreen fragrance in my opinion. See you, Joel. Blessings, brother. Take care and smell good, everyone. I'm going to eat. Hey, Joel, have a good night, man. What's my next? What's my next cheapy purchase? It should be Armoff Mega. See, here's the thing. I think for my next purchase, I may save up because I need to get Game of Spades wild card. I don't know. The only thing on why I am kind of hesitant on the Armoff is because, you know, I already have a super good YSLY clone. And I don't know. It's like I really love just how YSLY smells. So I will probably more than likely eventually get around to that. But I'm really trying to get like different fragrances in my collection, if that makes sense. So Game of Spades Wild Card is one that I want to get, or another one that I may save up for, Parfums de Marly Greenly, just because that was a really good one. Brown Chablis Bottle of Oud Lemon Mint. Diego, that's no brainer. I just don't think you're gonna rock it every day. Using is probably PDM Perseus for a summer scent. I think here's the thing, like with fragrances, so long as you understand, like, I don't know, it's weird because people act like, okay, here's one thing I noticed. People act like if a cologne is not good every single day, it's just like not a good fragrance, you know, because a lot of people, they want something that they can wear every day. And some of those kind of like some of those different fragrances kind of throw people off. Like for me, Dior Sauvage Elixir, it's a beautiful lavender, woodsy, earthy kind of licorice root fragrance. Very good, dark and earthy. This is not something I'm gonna wear every day. Where people smell this fragrance and they're like, that like okay, like yeah, it smells good, but you know you can't wear it every day. Where the thing I love about having a big collection is you can buy, you know, like you kind of get to a point where you're like, oh yeah, I'll buy Prada Black, even though you know it's not something I'm gonna wear year round. But I notice people with a smaller collection, they tend to wear their fragrances whenever, like year round, even if it's not like the best fragrance for the summer. Like for example, my brother right now, he's wearing like Tom Ford Violet Orchid, Tom Ford Ombre Leather. He's wearing 1 Million Elixir. You know, he's wearing a lot of fragrances that I wouldn't be wearing right now. Like it's just kind of been like cold and rainy up in Montana, but it's not like snowy or anything like that. So I think that's one big thing after you get into, you know, you get more fragrances, is just kind of like that leniency on what you do get, even if it's not the best for year round use. Oud is slightly medicinal but not overwhelming. I bought Oud Lemon Mint. It smelled like blue Versace Eros, and girls really like Oud Lemon Mint on me. I just get bored of lemon mint for real. I think that's got to be like one of the worst things. And that's really why I do try and get some more like unique type of fragrances, because something like, I don't want to say I've gotten bored of this fragrance, but something like Maj Moscow Mule, like it's a good fragrance, but it's good. And you know, I will probably be giving it more wearings as it does warm up more. But it's like there's nothing that's just like pulling me in to wear this fragrance. But this one is sneaky good in the cold. I remember I'd wear this one when it was like when it was snowing, and it would leave like this beautiful like frozen drink vibe. It's very unique. Never thought of almond mint and lemon would be a nice combination of fragrance. I think that would be a good combination. But y'all, I am gonna get going. Please drop a sub right up here if y'all have not. Please donate up here. if you guys have not already. Y'all have a good day. Thank you all for watching. What will you recommend for summer? Going to North Africa, Tunisia. Much heat in the summer is strong. So, I think if you're doing something like that, you're going to be in Africa. Go like Dior Homme Cologne. Very like light, citrusy scent. Definitely who come up with these ideas. All right, hey, y'all have a good night. Peace, everyone. Drop a sub and a like if y'all have not already. And if you enjoy cologne, please drop a sub. Thank you all. Hey, Brian, Dino, Diego, everyone else on the live. Thank you all. Have a great day.